All right. How are you doing?
I'm good. Today we change a venue for us for our new rant. It's exciting.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so we are at the end of September.
Yes, and Usman had a very wonderful idea that we're going to talk about fall cleanup. And I was like, why the hell does he want to talk about yard cleanup? That's what came into my mind. But he had a different idea. Like, what are we talking about? Fall cleanup.
Yeah, I think the cleanup doesn't necessarily have to be real estate related, because that's the first thing that comes to mind when
Yeah.
people look at our faces and say, hey, we're talking about cleanup.
Yeah, you
We're
want to
not
clean
talking
your
about the gutters. We're
gutters?
not talking about the eaves. We're not talking about the yards. I think those are all good things that everybody has to go through and should go through. But I'm talking about just generally speaking, cleaning up of your workspace, cleaning up your thoughts, cleaning up your schedules. This is the time when we are pretty much towards the sort of the
Last
last
quarter.
stretch
Yeah.
of the year, and then 2023 might bring some new beginnings, some new things, and all that kind of stuff.
New
So
excitement.
yeah, so I think this is a great time to actually take a step back and say, hey, what are some of the things that I need to do some cleaning up to do?
Yeah, I think
What do you think?
cleaning up the stagnant energy around you, that's very important.
Yeah,
That goes back to your home again. That you clean up all the clutter around you, because I believe personally that if you have clutter around you, it brings in bad energy to you.
absolutely,
So I think that
absolutely.
would be a great starting point, and that go resets your mind as well, because even going back to my cleanup, my kind of cleanup, clean up your closet.
Yeah.
Because you're freshening up, and that leads you to more proactive beginnings to your days and excitement.
Yeah, there you go. I think that one of the great ideas right now is that maybe take a look at your closet.
Thanks,
And
Usman.
no, I'm
I don't
talking
know what
about
that
everybody.
means.
I went through that exercise because I think the stuff that's sitting in your closet, I think 80% of the stuff that you never wear or you never use.
Yeah.
And I went through that purge, I think about
Weeks.
7 or 8 months ago. And it was great.
Yeah, I think it just resets your mind, right?
Yeah,
Because you're letting go of things which are not serving you any purpose, and
absolutely.
you're bringing in, you're making space. And I think that applies to what you said, that clean up your mind. So make space. If we're not going to make space in our hearts and our minds and our schedules,
Yeah,
we will never be able to attract new things into our life.
absolutely.
And I think that is so important. So I
So,
think on top of cleaning your gutters and your yards and turning off the water, the
yeah.
outside water, make sure you follow Usman's kind of cleanup, which is head, mind, body, closets, and
That's it.
space
There
and
you go.
energy.
So look around you and figure out in terms of what kind of cleaning up is required in your lives, in your surroundings, and hopefully we'll get something good out of it.
Amazing. Talk
That's it.
soon.